Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing an open tag response to Singing Toad. Uh, saw his video and saw Tom at Knife Delights his video, so check out Tom's if you haven't seen it. And this is pairing a fixed blade and a folding blade from the same manufacturers. And so I've tried to do that. Some of the pairings are kind of unique, some of them are not. And I got some honorable mentions that are just going to kind of run with the theme of the tag, but not necessarily be within the rules of the tag. Because I have a reputation for not following the rules on tags. And I'm afraid I've infected Tom. So uh, it just gets wild and wacky up in my brain. I can't help it, and sometimes I just have to, you know, have some honorable mentions and maybe some stuff that kind of bends the rules, but it's definitely within the spirit of what we got going on. We'll let Singing Toad know if he can let me know in the comments, and you guys can too if you think I've gone a little too far. But this is my Rough Rider offering. We have, of course, the channel knife here, our little fixed blade, the resin and wood handled knife. This is the smaller of the two. They do make a larger one, and they're just it's just a fine little camp knife. I really like it, and I paired it up with an older Rough Rider Mustang because I thought the blue color would match it really nicely. Very handsome knife. This one was gifted to me by Thrifty Kniffy. Thank you, Thrifty, because this is still a sweet little lockback, and I enjoy it. Definitely one of the older ones that has the Rough Rider and script instead of the other tang stamps that they have. But just a fine little, throw it in your pocket lockback for all your daily needs. And like I think I have enough stuff that I don't even know if the board's going to get crazy. So I'm just going to put stuff off to the side because I think it'll be just a little bit too much. But here we go. Our offerings from Old Timer. This is the large sharp finger. I thought I'd go with that one because the regular size sharp fingers are seen a lot on my channel. So I thought, we'll throw the large one in there because it hasn't got as much love. And I thought, well, which of my folding Old Timers should go with it? And so I just decided, what the heck, I'd get one of the larger ones that I have, and that's this Buzzsaw Trapper. You'll remember it's the one that has a clip point, and then it also has the locking saw on it. And of course it comes with a toothpick or a pick and a pair of tweezers, which are handy if you're out in the woods making splinters and stuff. But I thought those would be a good pair. They definitely, can go together. So let me set them off to the side so we have some more room. Then we have our offerings from Buck. Everybody recognizes this. This is the Buck 110. This is the 50th anniversary version. I love the Buck 110. They are just, they're a classic for a reason. These things have been around for, a long time. I think they were, 50 years in 2014. So we're coming up on 60 years of the Buck 110. And these guys are not slowing down in popularity whatsoever. Still a fantastic knife. I'll leave it open for a second. And of course, I have my first Buck fixed blade, which is the Buck 113 Ranger Skinner. This is just a really great knife. It fits in the hand really well. Full review coming up on it, and we'll talk about it more during that review. But I thought, it's been out on a couple of the lives and stuff, so it needed to come out and be seen. Let's see, and then let's go with, how about some cold steel? Here's the Recon Tanto. Definitely really fun blade to have in hand. I like the Recon Tanto. It is a fun knife. And I thought, well, what are you going to put with it? I don't know. I thought, why not? We'll go with the broken skull. So definitely big honking folding knife, but it's light and just, I don't know. I like it. I've always liked it. Uh, some people don't like it, but I'm not going to be in that camp. So let me get these guys off to the side. That's my cold steel pairing. And I had more pairs than I thought, So here you go with my little CRKT neck knife. This is the Spew. Really a great knife. I like that one a lot. And I thought I would pair it with this CRKT, the Endorser. And this has the fast fire system that I've gotten better at deploying it with practice, but still the fast fire is not exactly my favorite system, but it does work out pretty good. Really sweet blade, lots of belly, really very, very handsome looking knife, that's for sure. And that's from CRKT, liner lock. This was a gift from my daughter, so I was very happy to get it, and it's working out better. The more I play with it, the better this particular one gets, because you have to push this button down the thumb stud and then it will release. So it has kind of a built-in safety on it. So one of those things of, I think it's more of a solution in search of a problem, but that's just me. Anyways, let's put that back. Then you guys saw recently I had this little Ozark Trail knife that they just came out with at Walmart, and that's there. And I had my old Ozark Trail fixed blade that I've had for quite a while. That it's kind of a really sweet blade. It's not too big. It's very lightweight. I like the little stag plastic covers on it. It's kind of cool. Nice little blade, that's for sure. And this one, like I said, I just had the initial look and review, and haven't had very many chances to use this yet, but definitely going into my rotation, and we'll see how this works. I think this is going to turn out to be a really good budget work blade. Here we go for my K-bar selection. We have the K-bar Dozier, which I cannot open with the thumb stud. But this is a really cool blade. I think everybody likes the Dozier. And then for the fixed blade, something a little bit different. I haven't done a video on this one, but there will be one forthcoming. This is a neck knife. This is the K-bar Becker BK11. And I thought, wow, this is really kind of a cool little knife with a little skeletonized handle. So interesting little option. Very thin knife. That's the thing that really was really interesting to me. Very, very super thin. But we'll talk about this. This will get a full review in the future. But that is my K-bar offering. And then I guess we can go with my honorable mentions. These, like I said, you may agree with them, you may not. But here you go. Here's a Mora fixed blade that's stuck in the sheath. But I figured, what better to pair, a knife from Sweden with something else that's similar to their kind of, maybe, but it's red anyways. I thought, what the heck? We'll throw a Swiss Army knife in there. How Eurocentric is this carry? If you were going to carry some knives, like I said, this is going to go off the rails quick, guys. So you don't even have to wait long. Another pairing I thought for our friends in Canada was this Gerber Air Ranger that does not have thumb studs. This is the Canadian legal version of the Air Ranger, and we'll pair that with a Hunt Shield Canadian belt knife. There you go. That should take care of all of our neighbors up north. Definitely going to have something on the Canadian belt knife in the future. Still researching that one. Haven't got everything all done yet, but the Gerber Air Ranger is really interesting when it has just a nail nick, you must admit. And then the last one, we've been talking the last couple of weeks on the lives about fish knives. Here's one that is from Stag in Ireland. So you got the clip blade, and then you have the, let me see if I can find where the nick for it is. There it is, way up at the front. You have your fish scaler and your cap lifter and your hook disgorger. And I thought, well, what else goes with a fish knife but a nice fillet knife? And there you go. There's a little Rapala fish knife. Enough for my honorable mentions. That was kind of silly, the last few minutes. I hope I didn't lose all my viewers. But if I did, come back, guys, because guess what's next? We got some ropers. That's right. We have the little roper. This was what the Deadwood Junior, I believe, is the name, but it's their little bird and trout knife with the zebra wood handles. Just an excellent little knife. And I thought, well, what better to go with it than this roper muskrat, because the muskrat pattern doesn't get enough love. And this was a gift from Zen Ali. So thank you, Zen, again. Just love these things. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. Hope it didn't mess anything up for you. But what a great knife. What a really fun knife. Anyways, let's move this up so we can get this guy in frame. There you go, guys. There's all of my pairings, my honorable mentions, and some silliness. Yeah, but what did you expect? We just like to have fun around here anyways. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. Enjoyed the open tag. Thank you, Singing Toad, for that. I'll be sure to tag you on this. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any pairings you'd like to talk about in the comments, please do. And I will see you in the next one. Certainly see you live on Sunday. We'll see you then.